The truth is, bro, is that everything is about perspective. It's all about how you choose to look at something that has happened to you. You have the choice to consider something that happens to you good or something that happens to you bad. Or you have the choice of what you thinking is good or what you thinking is bad. I want to really touch on how you should reframe your thoughts and how you can reframe your thoughts. That's what I want to touch on today. It's about changing your thoughts, because everything starts with a thought. Change your thoughts, which changes your belief, which changes your emotions, which changes your actions and your reality. So a lot of people make the mistake of falling into the negative mindset about certain shit that happens to them. They get rejected by a woman. They think they're going to be single forever. This is the negative mindset talking. You get rejected by a woman, I'm going to be single forever. She must have thought I was ugly. She must think I'm fat. You try to start your own business and it flops. I'm a failure. I'm never going to be good enough to have my own business. I'm going to just go back to a 9-to-5. I'm going to just go back to being comfortable. You're trying to lose weight. You step on the scale every week and the numbers never change. Man, I ain't never going to lose weight. I'm just fat. I'm just a fat ass. See, that negative mindset, that negative talk to yourself, that negative way of thinking is what's holding you back. You have to change your perspective. This is how you reframe your thoughts. Whenever something happens to you, or whenever you think let's take something happened to you out of the equation. Damn, loud ass car. Nigga need a tune up. But no, let's talk about the thoughts first. I'm gonna use myself as an example because I had to recently change this in my life. I had to change my perspective and had to reframe my negative way of thinking about this. It's about my job. See, right now I'm on a 9-to-5. I drive supply trucks around the city and sometimes around the state. Go to different counties and all that. So I wake up in the morning. This was my old mindset, my old negative way of thinking. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn. You know, I go to the gym and everything. And after the gym, I'm like, damn. Now I got to go slave away for 8 hours, slave away for 10 hours. I'm tired of this damn job. That was my mindset. That was my way of thinking whenever it came to my job. Then I start to really analyze the way I'm thinking, because that way of thinking leads into other ways of thinking in your life. Because now you're negatively thinking about everything that you don't like about what's going on in your life. So back to the job, my way of thinking was, I didn't like this job. I hate that I have to come here. Then when I started to analyze the way I was thinking about that job and change my perspective, I reframed my negative way of thinking about my job to a positive way so that I can actually enjoy life and enjoy working there. Which I know that, that's not my end all be all. This coaching program gonna take off. This mentorship program gonna take off. But no, I had to tell myself, like, okay, this 9-to-5, what are the positives of this 9-to-5? The positive is I got guaranteed income every couple of weeks. And I can use that income to fund my opportunities to escape this 9-to-5. See, most people don't look at their shit like that. They just look at it, oh man, I hate this job, bro. I'm tired of this job. I'm sick of this job. I want to find another. And then what happens? You end up quitting that job, because this is what happened to me. You end up quitting that job, and then you go to another job, and that job ends up being bullshit. And it's the same thing. Now you're in a fucking cycle. Now you're on the hamster wheel of going from job to job to job to job to job to job to job. It's not the job's fault. It's not the job's problem. It's your problem. It's your way of thinking. And to be fair, the jobs that I was bouncing around and some of them wasn't paying shit. Some of them wasn't worth the effort that I had to put in to make $1. That's true. But the reality was the way I was thinking about it was wrong. And then that also bleeds into other areas of your life. And then I can use my other self. Another example for myself was my fitness. This is how you gotta look at your shit. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm thinking like, I'm looking in the mirror, man, I'm still not where I want to be at yet. I'm still got a little bit of fat on me. I'm not looking like an Instagram influencer. But you reframe that thought. Instead of that negative way of thinking, think about it positive. Okay, I was 250, 245 pounds. Now I'm down to 213, 214. I look better than I did before. Maybe I'm not where I want to be at yet, but I look better than I did before. My health is better than it was before. That's how you got to look at shit. That's how you reframe your thoughts. First, you start with the awareness of the negative thought, right? This is why meditation is really important. Now, you don't even have to meditate. Just take the time, take 5 or 10 minutes a day and sit with yourself and really analyze the way that you think about certain situations and the way that you think about yourself. It's all about awareness. Become aware of your thoughts and become aware of your way of thinking. And then you can start to analyze and be like, okay, damn, I'm really thinking about this in a negative light. What are the positives that I can gain from this situation? What are the positives? How can I change this thought into a positive? I'm thinking, what's another example? I'm thinking that I'm just, this shit is on the fly. I'm not worrying about editing this, bro. This is going to be raw. This is going to be real. This is how I really be talking when I'm with myself. What's a good example? Oh, all right. I'm going to go right back to myself again. My car broke down. I've been trying to get my car back on the road. Then I got it back on the road and I went to the gym and it broke down again. Then I was able to start it back up and at least drive it back to the house. These are things that's going on in my life currently right now. But I'm like, instead of having a negative mindset about, man, my car, like, bro, I ain't never gonna get this car back on the road. Like, it's been sitting here for days. I finally get it back on the road and then it breaks down again. Like, instead of looking at it like, oh, boo hoo hoo, it's like, okay, what are the positives? The positives is my mother, she has an extra car because she just bought her a new car months ago. She let me hold her car. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in my mother's car. She let me hold her car until I can get my car right. At least I have a car. Talk about a job. At least you have a job. You don't like the place you stay in? At least you have a fucking house. That's how you gotta look at shit. That's how you start to reframe your thoughts. You look at a different perspective. And yeah, man, this video was off the dome. All my videos are off the dome. I know this might have been all over the place, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just upload it. But if you stayed this far through basically my rant, make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment, subscribe if you're new. I got one-on-one mentorship going on right now. I'm accepting a few guys. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description below. Book a free call. See if I can help you out. Help you change your perspective. I appreciate you again. Peace.